I don't mean to keep you waiting, but I just had the weirdest. I don't even know what that was. I'm not even going to try to explain it. I'm not going to try to explain it. I'm just going to tell you sums up. And this is going to maybe be a weird reading because I feel like I feel weird. Like, I'm just going to go, okay? This is going to sound strange. Where is your DM right now? And before you say, I don't know, wait a second. Listen to me. Where is your DM right now? I want you to take a moment to imagine, okay? I need you to use just even common sense. Don't even worry about the spiritual tap in yet. You can go deeper if you need to. What time is it where they could be, where they might be, where they are? What would they be doing at that time of day? Where is your DM right now? Ooh. Wow. All right. Three of Swords right off the bat. I got hit not with sadness at first. That explains the final round of the emotions. I got hit. Pow! Like blown back, powerful, intense, ouch, pain. It was raging, just fury. And I cannot explain it any other way. Knight of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. With the Fool. That's what I thought this was. This is important. Why? There's this feeling of bringing order to chaos. Of taking a moment with the feeling. Paying attention to the draw, the magnet. Queen of Cups. Why? What is this representing? It seems important. Hold here. Ooh. So yes, there's, okay. There is something, when I first set up this reading, I just had a feeling that something was going to happen. But I mean, you know, I have to go with the flow of that stuff. But this transformation energy, I believe this is the time in spring where we see, maybe I'm wrong, because I've been seeing a buttload. I don't even talk like that. I don't say buttload. But I've been seeing a buttload of butterflies. Like multiples together. Getting confirmation. A big black and gold one even flew by me yesterday. It was so big, I didn't know what it was. Something about this person's life has led them to understand that death and endings are inevitable. That nothing can be done to change that. But everything about that change could be what they are missing. Yeah, here we go. But they have to be willing. And I think that requires turning their back on someone or something that has kept them from their truth. Someone or something that has been a crutch of false power. Someone has been feeding them something specific, like a like a power, like a potion. Here's the potion, drink this, and you become this thing. But the thing is, you never actually, it's like taking a potion to be strong and have muscles for an hour so that you can go take pictures on Instagram. And you hire a photographer and they take 1,000 pictures every 15 minutes. And you are having people change you. And then you can post all these pictures on your Instagram and set one up per day for a year. Pow, you find the best at 365. Boom. Now you've got a new hot picture in your magical potion. But guess what? In an hour, when that wears off, it will never matter because no one will believe it's you. And you won't either. In fact, you'll think it's even less likely that this is the only way. And that seems to be what's happened to this divine masculine. They've been drinking the potion, drinking the Kool-Aid, as they say. Why though? Why were they willing to give into that, knowing what it would take from them? 9 of coins. And coins in the hand at that. A life of luxury. A life of ease. A life of comfort. That's been coming up in personals lately. Divine masculine, desperate for comfort. Divine masculines running from trauma. And guess what? It's not just them. We all do it, right? But just like women are more likely to be the ones to get help, for mental health, to go and address like a health issue or something like that, feminine energies are more likely to approach healing with a belief that it's possible, that it's in them, that it's their gifting, their power. This person may have offered to heal the divine masculine in an area that had scarred over like they kept picking at it. So the divine masculine said, okay, I'll try your magic potion, your snake oil. That's really what I'm getting here. I'll try what you're giving. But it didn't actually heal anything. Now, for some reason, they're experiencing the transformation. So it didn't work. They know it didn't work. They don't trust this person. This is giving me Ursula transforms in The Little Mermaid to be the other woman vibes. If I'm not mistaken. Really strong, actually. This is deep, you guys. This 9 of Pentacles to me says this is a divine masculine trying to be in their inner feminine, but desperate to walk in their masculine and not quite understanding what the fuck is going on here. What am I missing? I mean, I cannot be surprised. If you're not surprised to see the Wheel of Fortune show up in the why behind why would you go with this person who you knew their vibe was off, but you still went. Why would you do that? If you vibe with that, if your DM's like that, give me a little hand up. Me. Because I'm going to be real. I feel like that was me and Mr. Lightwork. I felt that before, And I know a lot of my clients deal with that. I don't know how to stop it, but it does feel like this person is walking away from a false dynamic. And again, if they were looking for Wheel of Fortune, I believe the stage before that for them was this 10 of Pentacles. But I think what they needed to understand is none of this was real. None of what this person offered them was ever real or available. And this is where I say it could be a job, you guys. This could be a job that took them across the world. A career that they didn't even care about. But maybe there was something in it for them. What else are we missing here? Where did that passion and almost like, again, it felt like rage almost, like that moment where where everybody's yelling in a room and someone finally just like, stop it, like those kind of, why? How funny. This came up before, after the Three of Swords. Four of Cups, Five of Cups. This is wild. I think they got caught. They got stuck. Like the whatever this karmic entity, energy, whoever this is got in some trouble. But I also think that they did a really good job covering it up. So this, I think this was before. I think that the potion was a dream. Ooh, that's deep. Some people think it's black magic, right? But what if it's just a really well told lie? You know what I heard the other day, listening to a sermon? If it's the spirit, if there's a spirit of truth and everything has a counterbalance, then there must be the spirit of a lie, the spirit of error. That's what they used. And this, whatever this is such a good lie. And this is something for you to understand. Not only did your DM get fooled, oh, we saw that too, but also it was kind of easy for them to get fooled because this was a really good lie. It was a dream. Oh, what a great lie. I mean, because if it's just a dream, then you can always add to it or change it or whatever. You know, if it's not concrete, if it's a dream, you can always, I don't know, I guess, again, I don't know how to do that kind of, why? It's a lot. Sounds like a lot, of work. But this is someone who's a natural at it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, y'all. I didn't even look at the cards. Oh my goodness, it's the devil. It's temptation. It's a snake. And I'm oh my goodness. I think we've seen her and her together before, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. That sounds familiar to me. If you've watched a reading recently and you saw that, comment which reading it was. I need to look at that moment. What are we missing? We're missing all the work that this person puts in. Whoever this is, I mean, they work really hard. Like, I don't think we understand. I don't think we're really able to fathom how much work has gone into this lie. And this is where I think the pain, it's lingering, it's constant. This is why I think we've reached that point of rage. Because not only were they caught back then, but they went back through it and they doubled down. And that has to hurt. That has to hurt. No, I promise I've never cheated. That kind of, you know what I mean? And it's like you're actively having an affair and you told me that. And then you go back to it. Like, it's like that. It's like, I can't ever trust you again. This to me also says this is a permanent transformation, an ending. The caterpillar cannot go in reverse. It can only go forward. What's his, hold on a second. Black and yellow. Black and yellow. Oh my gosh. Symbolism together. Power. That's what I felt. Danger. Poisonousness. And there's a blue butterfly right here for me, but I saw that black and yellow butterfly. Enlightenment and resilience. I think that this divine masculine is going to experience something that many of us has been looking for, but started to doubt was possible. This seems like a particularly what appeared to be stubborn divine masculine that might actually have been under the spell, right? The dream, the lie. What else are we missing here? Okay, there could be children involved. There could be a person or a situation that's long term, like, oh, I went back home to my hometown because my old best friend from school needed help. There's a vibe here. There's something about this that says it's not just about the work that the other person put in. It's like to be the tempter, to trick, to make them eat the apple, to drink the Kool-Aid, all that. But it's also about the meaning that they had behind it. There's a lot of 10 energy here, people. There's a lot of energy, of karmic energy, but there's a lot of energy here as well that says when we put this together, it leads up to a path. There is a purpose for it. You know, we've got 10, 10. That's 11. That's 2 zeros. That's the Fool twice. Twice reborn. The first time says, oh, think about this. Maybe I should be more forgiving because I just jumped to conclusions. I'm so sorry. So on one side, they learn that they are capable of forgiving. This situation destroyed parts of them and also created new traumas that the divine feminine in their life is going to have to deal with. So be prepared. But it's powerful. It really is, because it says, I can't worry about that anymore now. I've already been there. I've already done that. I believed. But maybe I should still remember how good it felt to forgive and to find out that maybe was wrong. And maybe that could happen again. I'm not going to let this person see this DM had to be tricked twice so that the first time they could kind of come to terms with being hurt and then heal real quick from it, right? Like, oh, it was just a misunderstanding. Sure. Shh, it's okay, baby. Shush. And that actually did some good for them because they got to go through a tough experience and not immediately crash and burn. There's a lot of depth to these karmic situations. I mean, if we're talking about a business situation, we're talking about somebody who got to stick through a really tough moment or found out what having resilience, you know, how it can really pay off. There's something here. Hold on. Sheesh. There's the Queen of Cups again. Pause. So we're coming back to the poison. There's our 10 now. We're coming back to the pain and why I found out that not only was this a trick, but even the situation that I thought I was in was a trick too. I wasn't just being tricked. I was being tricked by a trick in a trick. This is the prickly pear that is pride. And there's two responses, and I think this is the deeper meaning of the reading itself. There's two responses. Why? Because I think that what we're missing is that divine has something in store for this person we were not expecting. I think what we're missing is that this divine masculine, in spite of all the nonsense, they learned how to dream. They learned how to plant seeds. They learned how to trust. And on the other side, they learned what a trap looks like. And I want to be honest with you. We have the power of our intuition that often has saved us in the past from complete destruction. Our divine masculines, unless they are meant to be in a spiritual position, like as some sort of, like, you know, like clairvoyant, you know, someone gifted in the spiritual space and meant to work in that space, unless they're in there, they're not necessarily ever really going to understand how to use their intuitive power like you, meaning that they'll never be on your level intuitively. Not because they can't, but because they don't need to. They're on your level power wise because of what they're doing in their lane. So we don't have to worry about that part. But intuitively, they'll never have the luxury that we do of knowing this is a trap. Like, this is a trick. This is an obvious ploy. And I think that there is definitely, this karmic energy still, to me, comes across as very feminine. So I don't know why, even if it is a job, maybe we're talking about working in a space where there's, you know, female leadership, or I don't even know. I don't know. But there's something about this that comes through very much as Let me come in and nurture you. Let me help you heal. Psych. I don't even know how to do that. Like, wait, no. Hold on. What are we missing about this? What it was doing, what it was building, what divine was up to. So this divine masculine has every right to be in their fury right now. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. They have no understanding of what divine is doing and why, and all the things that we, after this reading, we can sit down and say, okay, let me just take some, what was going on there? What was I missing? What do I need to see? And I think that as divine works on this divine masculine and prepares them for an actual partnership, we have been shown only one part of it. We needed to see the foolishness that our divine masculine partakes in so that we would not tolerate it when they came around. This is about us knowing exactly where they are for when reunion occurs. I think that's the only reason, other than a need to activate something, that's the only reason that we would need to like keep up with our DMs, is if there's something particularly nuanced that might take a little sleight of hand, like, oh my goodness, we need to be good at this. We need to be able to work magic to be able to deal with them. I think that divine also does that for us, like helps to either prepare us for that or even helps the divine masculine be ready to work their magic, probably in the physical world, to really bless us with something different. That to me comes through as like love and romance. The feeling that I felt was pure passion, but it was passion all the way down the scale to anger. It again, I think the better word is fury. But what that might be is a raw gathering of divine masculine energy. And we have to hope that that's the flame, that's the fire that the divine masculine carries with them. Before they carried a promise of a dream that maybe this person could help them achieve the thing they wanted to do. See, the problem that we didn't know at the time, now we know better. So here's a quick warning if you're new here, let me tell you something. If your divine masculine ever says, I want to do this, this, and this, you say, anything you want to do, I'm down, I'm by your side. You don't say, oh, I don't care if you and I live in a box. Because this foolish person in their not wisdom ways, not divine ways, is going to hear that as, oh, you're going to hold me back, or you don't want me to achieve anything, or you and I aren't on the same page. And this world has taught them that it's better to have someone who is going to push them rather than somebody who is going to just love them unconditionally. So instead, you find that happy medium and you just let them know, hey, oh, you want it? Wow. I'm down. Let's do it. Is there anything I can do? If you just need my support, I'm with you. Like, whatever. Because for some reason, this is how they were won. They were won with a promise of a dream. And for some reason, our dream wasn't enough. Our dream of a pure love was not enough. But that is also something that we have to come to understand, is we are now, as divine partners, going to be meeting our divine masculine where they're at. And if we have to meet them in the physical world more than we anticipated, because this is such a 5D spiritual connection that, like, and we're of the 5D, nature in the divine yin yang. So, but no, we will meet them where they're at. And I want you to understand, if you've been feeling overwhelmed and you have been met with that fury, especially if you watch this and you're like, dude, that's what that just was. You just went through it yourself. I want you to be able to prepare yourself for what you are going to encounter, which is somebody who's put their pain and sadness to the side for so long, it has become like second nature to them. I don't want you to ever feel like you have to lie. I do want you to be able to speak their language. And I'm sorry that they won't always be able to speak yours, but I love that you are such a divine being that not only can you just pick up on whatever they're saying, but you also have the patience to teach them. Because this person, they just told them to shut up and go for the ride. Do what I tell you. Oh my- it's the Queen of Wands. Y'all, this is crazy. The Queen of Wands shows up as I talk about, and you guys know, this is in the Twin Flame community, the karmic card. I told you there's this karmic energy. Shut up. Do what I say. It looks like exactly what she's saying. Now, she'd be saying other stuff too, right? But today, this looks like what she's saying. Get out of here. I got this. That's not what a divine masculine should be doing. They are supposed to be using their fire. That's probably, oh, divine feminine, listen up, tap in here. That's probably what happened to them. Remember I said maybe that pure fury was their fire? Can someone do me a favor? You know what? Sometimes I don't know if my chat works, so I'm going to look this up. What can we call this? Spectrum of emotions. Spectrum of emotions. Okay. So we're going to look at what's the opposite of anger, yeah? So mad would be wow. Yikes. Powerful. Woo. So I think that divine feminines, we're like the mother who picks up the car when their baby's trapped under it, right? Just raw, just rah. And it just happens, and it's like a burst of lightning. And I think divine masculines, they just simmer and stew, and it's like a volcano. It's like this, just like. Have you guys ever heard about? What's it called? Is it start with a T or a? I can't remember what it is now, but there was like a volcanic eruption that happened super far away from Europe, but maybe they even heard it in Europe. I can't remember. It's like, it wasn't Tonga, right? Is that as simple? No, not Tonga. It's like something. I don't know if anybody knows what I'm talking about. I feel like you may have been buzzing. You know, have you ever seen in a movie where they have like electrical whatever coming out of their fingertips? You may have been buzzing. Oh, dang, I can't show you because it's on my phone ever since the solar flares. But you can confirm this. Just look it up. Ready? I saw on my Facebook memories, Facebook memories will only show you that day. You know what I mean? They don't, you can't look at the day after or the day before. That day is the day they show you. I don't check Facebook very often. I usually use it to help me find the memes that I post on this channel. So I log in. And I just happened to almost scroll by it because I don't care about what I said. It just was like a post. It said all this movement got me like, and it was like the sleepy face with the Z's coming out of it. And then it said astrology, universe, something else. And then it said solar flares. Exactly 5 years ago to the damn day that the auroras came, there were solar flares. When I tell you the energy's coming back around, and it's making me think about the power that I felt on those days so much that I actually was feeling tired, and I was like, uh-oh. I've always told people no one really listens to me, but solar flares are the one thing that actually affects me when it comes to like the cosmos, like right on time as they're supposed to. Everything else, I'm always ahead of it. It's really weird. I can pinpoint the energies in my life and everything. It's weird. So I'm telling you, there's something going on in the collective. And this divine masculine, the rage that they're feeling, I think this is saying this had to be simulated. They were never going to tap into their internal flame without this feeling that someone tricked them. And I think that this card is actually a good indicator that they really are ready. They're happy that they finally can see what a trap looks like for what it is and not be caught off guard. Man, what else are we missing? And this Two of Cups is the commitment that they, I think, are supposed to make. Now, I don't often get to do this, but I have tried to tell people before. The only other card that's not a cup, that has 2 cups in it, Temperance. Commitment. Both of these are commitments, but this is a divine commitment. Divine had to break this person and then use someone else to at least help start the process of rebuilding the parts of the divine masculine that they actually could access. But divine feminine, when I tell you, when your divine masculine comes in, all they're going to have for you is this love. That's it. The beauty is, most of you are going to say, Grace, I've been trying to tell them. I guess I'm not going to tell them anymore that love is enough for me. I want to kind of tap in a little deeper, guys. I don't know why I'm saying tap in. Sounds weird. All right, what do we got here? The Four of Cups shows up again. The Four of Cups has a rat and the moon. Isn't it the year of the dragon? So this doesn't come across it. But what was the year of the rat? No, I don't think that's it. To me, this talks about, like, I don't know. It's really contamination almost. It's really like what they've been fed. And I think this is saying the healing. Oh, wait, Grace. You just paid attention. You just saw it, right? Two of Cups, Four of Cups. Go back. Who poisoned who? Divine masculine poison. No, divine poison, divine masculine through this person. So the rage needed to be directed at someone else, which leads me to believe that there's a chance, and y'all might think this sounds weird and from left field, but I promise, to me, this is just normal. There's a chance that the divine masculine in your life often gets mad at you. Came up in a reading today. So I know I'm not off, because it just happened today too. Some of you raise your hand if that's happened to you in a reading before, where it's like your DM is frustrated with you because of something, or they realized they were frustrated. They realized they were mad at you, and then they thought about it and it was like, what, I'm projecting, or what, like, that wasn't even them, someone tricked me, or whatever. And I've told you before, Mr. Lightwork used to have these moments where he was mad at me specifically about the spirituality and things, about how things don't change and just become perfect once you become, committed to the right path, that like really hurt him. That because I don't know, I guess I'm just so happy about the positive side that I never really thought to say, yeah, I mean, life is still lifing. Hello, So look, as I think about this Four of Cups here, we've got this person thought that they were feeding them poison. That's, I said just now, I was like, it's almost like there was parts of the divine masculine this person could access. I think it's the part that needed to be poisoned. Wow. That's all they were there for. This person killed the last evil in your DM, because this person, place, thing, situation, whatever this karmic energy is supposed to be represented by or representing, it wanted to be, it's like there can only be, Grace, you're finally getting it. It's all coming around. There can only be one lion in the jungle. There can only be one lion in the jungle. So I'm going to keep you in your feminine nature, because whatever this is was a feminine energy that used masculine tendencies and tricks and traps. I'm going to keep you in your feminine nature. I'm going to kill off your masculinity, not knowing that they were poisoning the toxic masculinity anyways, because they're so fucked up that you get it, right? I hope y'all are keeping up, because I feel like this actually makes sense to me. Sometimes when I do my own readings, it clicks, but this one's like clickety clack clack clack. This person, this evil, this darkness had also been messing with your divine masculine's intuition, which may be why many of you, when you feel the telepathy, it's pain you feel. Because I think their soul of souls, their deepest self, their higher masculine, is like, yo, man, can you please come out here? Can you please get over here, please? But they also, it's like when somebody's in pain and there's nothing you can do but birth. My bad. That sounds weird, but it's like birth. You can't do anything about it. You got to give birth. So what happens? You hold the hand. That's how you help a pregnant woman, is you hold their hand. And that's what this feels like. It's like Your divine masculine is literally reaching out in the spiritual realm to ask you to hold their hand while they birth themselves. Wow. Okay, I gotta sit back. See, sometimes I say stuff and it's like straight over people's heads. And I'm like, how? That's the most sense. You know what? It's fine. It's fine, Grace. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, it's fine. Will y'all please like this? If I'm not mistaken, it says I have 20 likes. I'm going to like it myself. 21. All right. Oh, you know what? You know what I want to do? You know what I want to do? Hey, let's see. I'm going to pick a person and give them something that they might really like. Okay. I'm going to ask. I think I don't really know you though, so hopefully you don't think I'm weird, because I'm trying to find somebody that hasn't gotten anything for a while, but also that I know doesn't think I'm just a weird lady trying to like scam them or something, because you know how people can be like confused. Let me see. Who are you? Shy. I think it's probably Shy. Shy, you want to have a 30-minute conversation with me? My friend Lydia bought herself a call and then was like, you know what? I'm going to give it away. And I was like, okay, are you sure? She was like, yeah, just give it away. And now I'm giving it away to Shy if Shy want to talk. All right, back to this. Let's keep going, yeah? We've got these 2 cups of 4 of cups together. We've got this, and we got this. Someone poisoned the well. What are we missing about this as we get clarity here? What's the one thing we haven't even considered? Jeez, the Mother of Swords. Oh, man. Y'all, I don't know even. Hopefully, is this it? Where is this book at? Where's this book? Because I feel like I'm missing something, and I'm supposed to know it. Here you are. Come here. Oh, no. Okay. Sorry, people. I'm just pausing all the way around. Intermission, everybody, because I got to get this book out. Oh, my goodness. I can't. I haven't even gotten one thing out of that drawer yet, guys. Okay. All right. Here we go. Okay. Nope. Still not that. Nope. Oh, okay. All right. It's almost kind of comical, yeah, but not funny at all, because, you know, I hate to do that. All right. Opens to Page of Cups. Show me the Queen. The Mother of Swords, sharp, perceptive. You'll often find the Mother of Swords putting her sharp perceptions to use as a therapist, doctor, or teacher. She's extremely experienced and knowledgeable in her field. Some think of her as all-seeing. This card can represent a woman going through a difficult time, maybe like pregnant. No, I'm just kidding. She may recently be widowed or divorced, and usually without children. During this time, there's potential for her criticism to soar. Oh. So, I don't want to be mean or anything. But when I saw this, did y'all also think about this same one right over here? This one? Do as I say. I know the Queen of Swords gets a bad rap. Okay, you guys know me. I don't like to say she's mean in every reading, all right? I think sometimes we need some Queen of Swords in our life. But I think it's very interesting that I'd say I feel like this is a feminine energy. And all these cards, and cards that might not always have a feminine energy on them, are coming up. I'm telling y'all, I got a strong feeling whoever this is tricked them real bad. And the fear that they've had, and the reason why there's so much rage. Do you remember being a kid? Some of you didn't have abusive parents like some of us did. But do you remember being a kid and your parents were wrong about something, but they were yelling at you anyways, and you just had to sit there and be quiet and take it, but you knew you weren't wrong. You knew you didn't do anything wrong. You knew something was messed up in that situation, and you're just sitting there crying. Like, you're not like, you're just silent, nope, just dead face, just cries. I don't know if anybody, I guess maybe, is it, my bad, just me? Oh, well, anyways, that's what I see. And people used to think when I was like that I was just so sad. No, I was furious. So like I was furious. It was the injustice. And I have a feeling here that this divine masculine, think about it like this. I remember when Mr. Lightwork was in a situation where somebody had all of his identification documents, all of them. And he was in a very precarious situation because of that. He had to be real cautious. Couldn't piss him off. Might not see any of that stuff ever again. He'd be screwed. I feel very strongly that this is pointing to the fact that I know I'm being poisoned, but I don't know if I can really do anything about it right now. I have to be very careful. I have to be very cautious, and I don't want to trigger any upset. I think that there is a gathering fire. I think that's the intensity that I feel. I think that this is another divine masculine, a piece of the collective that burns it down. Figuratively, yeah? All right. Tell me more. Here we go. I'm going to start here, but I know that goes right there. Relax. You're going to go with those, and you're going to go with these, and you're going to go with that, and you're going to go with that, and you guys are going to stand alone, okay? Bet. Let's do this. So what do we need to know overall here? 6 of Swords. Sometimes in this deck confused with these 6 of Wands, I've been told, because I've done it, and also other people do it. Makes me think about the 6 of Wands and what could have been, what should have been, but instead we have 6 of Swords. And now we have to wait for the storm to end. We have to wait for the transformation to be over. We have to wait for the new dawn, because what this was supposed to be, none of it was ever real. And the pain, but also, I guess, the pleasure, because you get to leave. It's like, this is wild. Son of Swords. Wow. Hold on. We were just over there, yeah? These swords are showing up. These court cards. I feel like this is talking about specific people for some reason. Oh, here. Oh, Mother of Swords. Son of Swords. Forceful, determined. The Son of Swords. The Son of Swords is a man of action, not of grace. Okay. He pushes toward his goal with urgency and determination. There's that urgency. It's intense. To top it off, he's very well educated, making him a force to be reckoned with. Yep. He just went through this experience. And even though there's a lot of pain, the good news is he can fly away now. He doesn't have to really wait for the storm to end if we're being real, and he's going to take something with him from this. Oh man, usually he's seeking approval from the patient and just Father of Swords, who casts quite a shadow onto his son. Working with this stimulating and exhausting young man can prove to be a challenge. I think that this is a warning to the Divine Feminine Collective that what you are going to... it's you. The Ace of Wands, the Divine Spark. Oh, that's sweet. That's sweet. That power and anger. Again, this is what Divine Masculine is bringing with him. But I think the warning to you is Divine Feminine, just know what you're getting yourself into when you come together. It's going to be beautiful. But what did I say before? Can anybody vouch that this is how it goes on this channel? I say somebody feels like they're struck by lightning. I say holy fire. Did I say holy fire? Somebody else said holy fire, but now I said holy fire. I said, I don't know what, pure fire, but I'm telling you, to me, this is this constant flow of energy. This is the truth about who we are. And just because it's going to be a little bit challenging when they come in doesn't mean that it's not going to be worth it. What do you need to understand about this pain that the Divine Masculine feels and how the chaos of their life really almost destroyed them? They almost got them. This was almost a successful trap. 7 of Swords. Baby, I've got one eye open and I've got the spirit of truth with me. Don't worry anymore. Don't worry about me. This 6 of Swords, and now we can see it. There are 6 swords on the wall. Someone with their eye open. So yeah, I might have my 3 of Swords. I might be crying. I might have the swords up on the wall here too, right? A little bit sad. And then here, double time sad, right? But I just noticed, honey, she ain't even fucking crying. Oh my gosh, this is wild. Both the fox and this girl have one eye open, y'all. They're both. This is tricky. Oh, over here. Tricky. That is wild. So I'm telling you, I think what this says is don't worry about me. I've got my eyes open. And like I said here, so we've got the 6 swords on the wall. We've got the 6 swords on the ground. He's laying on the sword here. Wait, where'd our owl go? Where our Son of Swords went? Oh, here he is. Son of Swords. I'll get away. I'm going to fly away. Yeah. Y'all know that Lenny Kravitz song I can't sing for copyright purposes. Okay, so what you need to know about the pain is that it has created a new awareness in them. They needed to be hurt by the right type of person. And what I think this is this is a karmic entity that is their equal to their evil side, their evil tendencies, their bad habits. You are their equal to their pure goodness. But this situation was the equal, it was their karmic activation 100%. This is wild. So, what do we need to know about the divine masculine's transformation then? About what they needed to do, what they felt magnetized to this whole time, in spite of the fact that they were in alignment with something that really just never was going to fit them. This transformation happened anyways. How did this happen? How did they end up staying foundational? This is coming through to me. What do we need to understand about this foundation that even with the transformation, this still stands? Oh, the Father of Cups. To me, this says there is something that deep within, they used to want to impress the lover in them. There was a time in your divine masculine's life where they were excited. They wanted to lay rose petals out on the bed, or you know what I mean? They wanted to be the one to give you massages or something after a hard day of work. They wanted to be the one to make you smile, to go buy your tampons. They didn't mind being embarrassed and shamed the first few times they had to do it if it was for you. There was a point in time where they were actually excited. And I think they took that into this karmic situation. They took that energy, they took your energy that they've been siphoning off, and they ran with it. And all that's left is the cup. What they put in it is gone. All that's left is the cup. And I don't think they're going to trust anybody with that cup for a long time. You're the only one who I think they're ever going to say, okay, you know what? I already know you. I don't know anybody else. Nobody new. No new friends. No. Not doing it. And I think that the black swan showing up here as well says, I know that I've always been different and that I'm destined for different. And that's okay. I think that's something that they're going to say to you when you guys start to communicate. And I think honestly, right? Communicate. They're going to be real. What is it that they've learned about this trick? And what do we need to understand about this for them? Oh, I knew it. I try to tell everybody the truth, but you don't believe me. Thank goodness for the gods. There it is. They learned that they have the fire of fury within them. And at their lowest moments, when they have been the most vulnerable and given the most of themselves and really tried, that they can still go and win. They can fight. They can stand. I believe this person, this twin flame, has been activated. I believe it. And there is just, There is just a little bit of time yet before they get to really burst. And now it's just spiritual alignment, full integration, and it is just, I think it moves for them to power. And I think that you tap in to that raw anger that you have that only comes out every so often. Some of us spend a little more time with it than others, right? But most of it's like, no, only so often. But when it comes out, you're shocked by it. You're like, what do I do with this? Don't worry. You're about to shift into that. Divine Feminine reunion brings out the mother instinct, the mother aspect of your feminine nature. And what did I say? You're like the mother picking up the car. But now imagine you're the mother picking up the car who just found out who rolled over the baby. You're next, mother. I'm just saying. I'm telling you right now, there is something happening to all of us right now. Okay. This was not supposed to be this long. I need to get out of here. It's bedtime. What are we missing? What we don't understand about this is how much the divine masculine has matured. How much have they matured? Well, I think enough to want to commit. I mean, just so you know, this is them. We've got a knight's hand, and we've got some armor. Oh, and there's the knight. We've got a wand. There's the torch. Yeah, this is them. What you don't know about them is that they have become someone worthy of a true queen and not an evil queen. That this person truly demanded a lot from them for the sake of the dream. And those parts of them that this person poisoned that weren't supposed to come through in the new transformation, they're gone. There's so much that has fallen away, but it's your job to commit to not reactivating those parts of them. Have you ever gone like a decade without doing something or saying something, and then you get around some friend or family member and you, did I check? Oh my gosh, I'm so ashamed of myself. What? Where did that come from? Don't draw it out of them. See, we keep getting this warning that they're going to have one eye open, suspicious. Okay, like there's a good and a bad to everything, right? We're getting a lot of warnings here that say, give them a chance. Get to know them. How has their dream changed? And what boundaries are they laying down? Wow. And I'm just talking about the Aurora. 3 of Wands. They've put together a new plan. Their boundaries have changed. They only live in color now. They're not playing, y'all. They're not going back. They utterly refuse. That's what their stubbornness has shifted to. They're going through portals. They're looking for their divine feminine. It is on. I think that this is a really important message. I think what this tells us is this person it just clicked for them. They just come to realize, wait a minute. This person used the best of what they had against me. And I'm no fool, but they made me a fool. I wonder what would happen if I used the best of what I had. And I think it might have crossed their mind to use it for evil. I'm not going to front. But remember, the old nature fell away. And now that they're not under this person's thumb or this situation's thumb, they can actually come back to themselves because their foundation was there, remember? And it's almost like they've bandaged up an old plan. And the moment they put it all together, it created a portal and it led them right out. The moment they realized it was a trap, they activated the portal and it led them to a new place. There is something coming. And that's why this person, they had to have this moment now. So what's the message here? To the divine feminine. Divine feminines who are watching this right now, your DM wants to say something. It's related to this message. Whatever you've been getting, take a second. You don't have to do it, but try for 1 second, right? If you can do it all three. But real quick, what's the first thing you can think of when this reading, just what just came to mind when I asked you? What are you thinking about? Okay, what else? What's something else? What did you notice? Is there a sign, a sink, an animal that stood out? Okay, one more. Anything else? Sign, sinks, numbers. Do you remember something I said early in the reading? All right, sit with that. Wow. Two of Swords. Solar flares. When were the solar flares, guys? Because now... Oh, you know what? I think I can see it from my computer, can't I? The library. Yes. Where is it? Solar flares. Here we go. 5 years ago, and this picture was taken May 14th. So the solar flares were somewhere around there, yeah? Show me. Yeah, because I got pictures from people. By the way, thank you to Shelly and Sherry for sending me pictures. Beautiful. So, this divine activation happened. Oh! Get the... Okay, guys. Do you remember? I shared it with the collective. I didn't just share it on the New Wave Prophecy videos. Okay? I shared it with the collective. I said, I know I've been warning y'all about April 8th, but that was because there was stuff you needed to do before that. If y'all just found out, catch up. But I was more worried about what was going to happen in May and October, specifically between May 14th and 18th. Did I not say those dates? Those dates are in the New Wave Prophecy video, teaching number 7. Y'all, I'm telling you, the New Wave Prophecy is like nothing you've seen. I've never seen anything like this. I don't understand how, but it keeps coming true. It's been coming true since the download came. Something happened, and the divine masculine stopped pretending they were okay mid-May 2024 for whenever you're seeing this. Oh, and if you're curious about it, the photo from my memories on Facebook says, all this movement got me like sleepy face. Hashtag move of God, hashtag Jeremiah 29:11, 2911, hashtag astrology, hashtag universe, hashtag solar flares. Y'all, something happened. The sun began to shine the day they were activated, or they were activated the day the sun began to shine. Oh my goodness. This card slipped out from the bottom. Did you guys see it? Did you see it slip out? And do you see that it's the strength card again? And the strength card this time has a rose. And I said that the divine masculine wants to sprinkle rose petals on the bed. This strength card has the infinity symbol on their forehead. This is the Lion of Judah. I just said move of God, Jeremiah 29:11. And the sun is shining as a major part of this image. I don't even know. Divine feminine in mid-May, divine masculine was activated. The sun began to shine. A portal was opened. The portal shines colors in the sky. And at that moment, they knew, I guess we're supposed to go here. They knew what they were meant to do. They knew that everything in them was meant to go to you. All the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of who they were was ingrained. Now, do they have a true understanding of it? I don't know about that yet. Okay, I'm gonna be real DFs. I just told y'all about the intuition stuff. Rewind if you need to hear it. But I do know that it was put in. It was integrated at least on a soul level, even if not yet on a physical. And I don't think that they need you to hold their hand so much anymore. If this is your DM, if this happened for them and they actually integrated this at that time, you're going to see some amazing shifts in them like never before. And they want you to know I'm going to come in like a wounded lion. I'm going to come in knowing that I'm scary, but I know you can handle me. I'm going to do everything I can to be gentle, because I know that in this state, even one touch could hurt. And I just need you to know that I'm coming so that you're not surprised when you see me like this. An animal. Broken. But standing in the strength of our love. This is important. Okay. I need to verify it before I say it. So, caduceus versus the staff of Aesculapius. I don't know how to say it. If I'm not mistaken, the original symbol for healing was a snake around a stick. But, and remember I said snake oil, but in modern medicine, the caduceus, if that's how it's said, caduceus, whatever, it has 2 snakes. Is that right? Oh, listen. In honor of, now this one looks different, spelled different. Asclepius is what Asclepius, a particular type of non-venomous rat snake. What, Grace? Where's the rat? Yeah, he was here. Y'all remember, right? The 4 of Cups rat. And what did I say? Who poisoned the water? Divine allowed this karmic person to poison the water. Is that the moon? Yo, is it a full moon? What is this? Is the full moon? Y'all, I'm so sorry. It's been a wild ride for me the last few days. Is it the full moon? What in the... Y'all, what? If you've been around my ministry long enough, you know I always say the moon follows me, and it looks at me through this damn window, and the moon is staring at me right now. The window is closed, the blinds are closed. I could see it through, the little holes in the middle of the blinds that are like super skinny. The moon is staring at me. What do you want, moon? Oh my goodness. Back to this. I believe that what is being symbolized, is that the divine masculine was poisoned by something that appeared to be better. And they didn't know they were being poisoned, and the person thought that they were poisoning the person. But what they didn't know is that they had a holy fire in them, a purifying fire that would stop any poison from reaching the purest parts. So all the poison could do was kill off. It's almost like going in and curing the cancer and leaving all the good cells, like a real cancer cure would. This to me symbolizes the divine masculine holding their wand. And now if I do this, you know what? This is amazing, actually. That's the 3 wands. If you want to know what the plan is that your divine masculine just made, look up the 7 of Wands, the Page of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. That's your message. That's what you need to know. If you want to know what the divine masculine's plan is, what happened when they were activated, fire, power, and just fury. Boom, boom. Fire, power, and fury. Fire, power, and fury. The twin flame, my rage that gives me my focus in the physical, fire, power. And power is my 3D gifting. This is a twin flame journey, bro. This is okay, I gotta go. This is too much. I just got hit with it's the full moon. Now I gotta deal with this. Y'all. I think that the best thing we can do here is recognize there's a lot we don't know about our divine masculine, mainly because they don't tell us stuff, mainly because they don't even know what's going on in their own life. And that's going to change when we come together. When we come together, we're all going to experience a really powerful opportunity to get to know somebody on a level like never before. You think the experience you had when you got to know your DM before, where you first tapped into their energy, was powerful? Wait until they're actually fully opened and awakened, and so are you. oh, oh, oh my gosh. And the you know what, when you know that. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I'm just thinking this is important, but a lot of divine feminines are worried that by being too soft, oh wow, that's making me think about a few calls I had too. By being soft and forgiving, that the divine masculine is going to walk all over them. And what I'm going to say to you is, when your DM's in the place that they need to be, coming in as the, where's my Lion of Judah, baby? Coming in here, you don't have to worry about that. That's not what they're about. They know what they're about. I wanted to show you all this and what you thought about it. Isn't it cute that he's got the strength has this rose in here, and then I had said before that this was the fire and the flowers are growing, and it almost feels like he grew this for you from his spirit. I mean, that's really romantic. I'm gonna sprinkle rose petals that I grew from spirit on the bed. Like anyways, so that's exactly what it feels like too when y'all so this to me says, look, if you believe you're prepared, check yourself in your relationships in your life. If you have unresolved issues with people in your life, and again, I'm estranged from my family. I'm not talking, I've resolved it. I've resolved that I have to make my own new family. That's my life now. I'm talking about unresolved, like just keeping drama, not being able to talk to think, having, struggles with your boss, like anywhere in your life you feel like there could be a something solved by communication. I believe that you can jumpstart your reunion journey, like that timeline, and shorten it by creating peace in your world. Prove that you have become the person that's ready for this partner to yourself. Because I think a lot of the doubt is in us. A lot of the fear is in us, especially the longer we're in separation. So I want you to look around at the relationships that you have and say, if my DM were to come into my life right now, the last thing I want is to have to deal with or them see me in this situation. So what can I do right now to create peace and tranquility in my life? Because once they come in through this portal, wherever this Aurora portal is leading them to, once they come in, I got to be ready for fire, power, and fury. And I'm not going to really be able to take a break. It's going to be in there. It's going to be life. So, all right. I keep saying I'm going to go, but I got to go. I want you, Shy. I have to review your chat in here. You've been bothering people? Why don't people say it? I mean, you talk about Melchizedek. I know about Melchizedek. So, all right, Shy. We're going to give you a chance. Shy, if you want to have that session with me, thefierygrace@gmail.com is my email. It's 30 minutes, not any more minutes than that. Y'all, when you order that 30-minute session that I have, and yes, it's still available, I'm for real when I say 30 minutes, guys. Like, I'm for real. And it's not just because I'm trying to cut you off. It's because when I schedule my calls back to back so I can talk to as many people each week as possible. So when we have those short calls, if you think you're going to need more time, don't order a 30-minute call, guys. For real. That's why I used to only offer it to clients that I already talked to. Because I remember you. Give me 2 minutes in the call if I'm hazy, and I'll be like, oh, I know exactly what you're talking about. You're the person. And we only need that 30 minutes. But some of you don't even order the 30 minutes because we need more time than that. Don't be ridiculous. But otherwise, look, Shy, if you want to claim your call, you got until midnight tonight to claim it. If not, I'll try giving it away again. I'm going to get out of here. It is super late. I was supposed to be in bed. I'm trying to get to bed earlier, so I'm trying to figure out what's the time I can go to I can go live. If I go live early, I know this is like way too early, but if I go live around this time, are you guys going to be here? If you know that I'm going to do it, if I go live during the week, like when is too early or too late? Like give me an idea here. We're talking Eastern Standard Time. Oh no, it turned. If you need me, I am available tomorrow, but I remember if I'm booking for the next day, it's going to be limited. So if you're not open, hit me up first. Shoot me a email, say, "Hey Grace, I'd like to book with you for such and such time or such and such time or between here and here on my lunch or whatever. Do you have time?" I'll say yes or no, and then you can make that decision, okay? My website is thefierygrace.com. I think. Sorry, by the way, somebody said isn't the full moon tomorrow. Yeah, but when I see the full moon, you guys don't count the full moon for like 3 days. When I see the full moon, it's like 3 days. I don't know what y'all talking about. It's full for like 3 full days to me. I don't see the little tiny sliver missing. So to me, it's beautiful. And where I am, I guess I see a big moon because it's gorgeous. All right, what was I doing? I was supposed to put a link down. Somebody wanted what? Oh, here you go. The 30-minute call is right there, babes. And if you're just interested in checking out my website in general, there's the link to my website. Last thing I want to mention is please be sure to be checking your mail. I have sent out a bunch of the golden ticket giveaway letters. So you're either going to get a letter with a golden ticket in it that looks like this. Okay, you're gonna get a golden ticket, and then you can win up to you can win one prize. So the prizes that I have left right now are a personal phone call, like tarot reading, so a reading over the phone. You could win a reading, a recorded reading, so that you could watch it on YouTube. So if you don't want to talk on the phone or you're not sure if you'll have the time, and then there's a couple other prizes that are actually worth more, and if I don't have to do it, like if I don't have to do a reading or do a call, I usually give bigger prizes. So I'm actually giving away, I think it's the Reunion Journey Toolkit and the Road to Reunion course, which is huge. And then the other one is like, it's like 21 videos. It's like some of the New Wave Prophecy stuff and some of the 2024 annual readings. So if you're like, Grace, wait. I don't know what you're talking about. I want to win. What is he talking about? I am giving away 5 golden tickets to win one of 5 prizes from me every quarter. All right. The current giveaway started on May. I'm sorry. No. Yes. No. Wait. May 13th? Yes. Is it March 13th? March, April, May to June. That's a long time. I think it was March 13th to June 16th. March, April, May. Yeah, yes, it is. Sorry. It seemed like a long time when I said it out loud. Okay, so March 13th to June 16th. If you have made a purchase of $4.44 or more on my website only, has to be here on my website. Anything else, I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, so please remember, this is for the giveaway on my website. If you've made a purchase of $4.44 or more, $4.44 on my website since March 13th of 2024, and you have not yet sent your address to me, I'm going to be sending out the last of the golden tickets and the bookmarks in the next couple of weeks. Okay, we're coming up, like it's like a few weeks away that it's going to close out. So you have until June 16th to make that purchase. But I only send out one at that last like little bit of time. So I'm going to be sending out the next 2 here in the next week or 2. And I'm still waiting on stamps. So that gives you a little bit of time. If you spend $4.44 or more on my website, you can win something very, very exciting. All right, bet. That's everything, right? I love you guys. And I think that's everything. I'll talk to you later. If you made it all the way to the end, I want you to leave what you see as holy fire. I'll just say that. What's holy fire to you? Okay, bye.